Hi, my name's Mark, one of the pastors here at Trillium. There's been a lot of Christmas specials created for this season. And one of my favorites was one that I grew up as a kid in 1968 called The Little Drummer Boy. It probably doesn't get shown very much these days. But I got my own DVD of it, so I'm okay. And I like watching it because it's a powerful story about the birth of Jesus. What's interesting is it's dark. It's quite dark in its tone. You know, the little drummer boy is a boy named Aaron. And this kid has gone through hell and back. I mean, his parents were murdered by bandits. He's been abused by adults over and over again to the point where he hates all people. And he only has 3 friends in life, 3 animal friends. And then in the 25-minute episode, he's again victimized by adults. His camel friend is sold off to the 3 wise men who are on the rush to get to Bethlehem. The wise men don't realize that something ill-gotten and ill-gained has occurred. But nonetheless, Aaron chases after them to get his camel friend back. And when he gets to Bethlehem, something even more tragic happens. His little lamb friend, Baba, is run over by a chariot and is now mortally injured. And he's trying to find someone to heal his little friend. And his world's falling apart. And in that moment, he comes to the Christ child, the pure light of love. And everything changes for him. You see, Aaron's out of sorts with himself. Understandably so. You know, life can sometimes be tragic. Sometimes it can be pretty rough on us. And we get out of sorts with ourselves. We can identify with fear so profoundly that we can lose ourselves even. We forget the truth about life and about who we are. I've been out of sorts with myself many times. In fact, I think one of the common experiences that we have in life is that we're often out of sorts with ourselves. Something doesn't feel like we've become a stranger to ourselves. And we end up doing things and saying things and thinking things that seem so strange to us. As if there was another person inside of us sitting in our place who doesn't belong. In the story of the man from Gerasa, Jesus heals a man who's been tormented by spirits, dark energy, for a long time. See, this man has identified with fear so profoundly that he has lost his mind. And yet at the end of the story, through the healing, the man sits there clothed and in right mind. And that's what happens in the story of the little drummer boy coming to the Christ child. His friend Baba, the little lamb, is healed. But more importantly, Aaron's healed too. See, he begins to realize that hatred is not a way of life for him. That all hatred, in a sense, sabotages what we most want in life. And he becomes right-minded in his thinking. I love the little quote at the end. It goes like this: Aaron's heart was filled with joy and love, and he knew at last that the hate he had carried there was wrong, as all hatred will ever be wrong. For more powerful, more beautiful by far than all the eons of sadness and cruelty and desolation which have come before was that one tiny crystalline second of laughter. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God.